Greetings YouTube and welcome to my Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins. Well, actually I don't know if I'm gonna do a Let's Play on it, but I really do love this game. And so, yeah, I want to at least record a bit of it. I beat this game a long time ago, back when it first came out, and I just picked it up again. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon the world.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race. Warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness. And prevailed.
I'm trying to watch a battle here, but... It's a battle against the Darkspawn. It's a lot like Lord of the Rings, except the Darkspawn are more like zombies.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon.
Don't get blood in your mouth, dude.
Maker, help us all.
I don't know, but I think you could get, you could turn into Darkspawn if you accidentally get their blood in your mouth. Just like zombies, you might get contaminated. It's infectious. The background you select will determine which of 6 opening stories you play through. Yeah, how did I do this my first playthrough? I think I was a human. Wow, my cat is really talking today. Wow. Kishu, buddy, you got a lot to say. Human noble. Rogue? Do I want to go rogue or do I want to go warrior? I'm not a very good mage. My first playthrough I went as a warrior. Just because I'm familiar with the skill set. I should probably stick with what I know. Otherwise, I'll be making a fool out of myself.
Greetings.
Greetings. And I think he already looks good. I mean, why would I want to change that? Okay, well, maybe I'll go with this guy, except give him some nicer hair. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Any nice hairstyles? Ah, jeez. Maybe I should look into some mods. And... that's decent. We'll go with that. As for everything else, I think he looks good. Can I not change color? It's been so long, I don't remember how the controls work. Ah, there we go. Is that black? It's kind of looking for a dark brown, but I guess that's as brown gets.
I have lost the spell.
I don't use spells.
Greetings.
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 Charmed, I'm sure.
Greetings.
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 I like mystical.
Greetings.
I like violent, but I'm not a violent person, so don't know if that would go with my...
Greetings.
I like wise too. Maybe I'll just leave it wise. But what will my name be? I'll go with one of my classic names. I think. Yes. What we have here, Terami. It is my... it's my usual character name, so we'll go with that. It's a spin-off on my name. My name is Terry, and my character name is Terami. Just a little name I came up with. I don't remember what stats are good in this game. I really don't remember what's good here. More stamina. More stamina is always nice. Cunning. Oh dear. Oh dear. I have 1 point to spend. Corrosion. The character is influential enough to convince. You know what? I'm gonna pause this and look through everything. I'll let you guys know when I'm back. Okay, I'm back, and after looking through all these, I have narrowed it down to combat tactics, expert combat training, or coercion. Because I like talking with people and convincing them what's right. So I think I'm gonna go with this one, even though the expert combat training would be nice. I also thought survival might be nice. It lets you detect enemies. But I think I'm gonna go with this, because I like the smooth talker. Oh dear, there's more. I vaguely remember which skills I used a lot when I was playing my first playthrough. That might be good to start with. Another thing I love is passive skills. I love passive skills, because you don't have to worry about pushing any buttons. It just does it all for you. And I don't think I'm going to be going the two-handed route. I'm mostly going to be going the weapon and shield route. That might be nice to have later. I kind of would like archery, because I do plan on using a bow later. Well, I'm gonna be getting all these in the long run anyway, as I level up. So yeah. This is debatable. I mean, I don't know. Let me think about it. I also got rid of that pesky Steam notice message. I think I'm gonna go easy, because it's been so long since I played. And I'm feeling rather uncomfortable with this right now, because it seems I've forgotten a lot of things.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
Let's be civil. And you, Arl.
My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
I'd like that. To what end?
Ha! To what end, he says? And so glib. The boy's a whip like his father.
See what I contend with, Hal? You can't tell my fierce boy anything these days, Maker bless his heart.
Temperament to match his fighting skill. Well done, your lordship.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle. I'm certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war. She'd kill me if I let you go. She's already twisted into knots about Fergus and me going. I doubt that. You know your mother, and she made it clear there is no debate. This is no needless task. I ask you to take a great responsibility. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region.
All right.
You know what they say about mice when the cat is away. Yes. There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Duncan? The Duncan?
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tirn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
Ah, yes, the Grey Wardens. They are the fabled Darkspawn killers. Very legendary warriors.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, Can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone? In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me. Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt, spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Yes, Dad. Ah, yes. It's been a while, but I think I remember. I'm not used to right-clicking to move, though. That's kind of weird. Wow, I got a lot of codex updates. I think these are from all the DLC that I have installed. How do I get rid of that? Go away, bar. I don't want this bar here. Ah, there. It just wanted me to cycle through all my notes. But yeah, that's pretty much the intro.
Yes? We fought together under King Maric when he drove the Orlesians out of Ferelden. Heady times. The years since have not held the same promise. It's not something a youth would understand. It will be good to ride beside your father again.
Oh great, that didn't work. Okay, I'll click.
Your father hasn't spoken of our time with him? That man took care of his friends. As they say, he was large as life and twice as tall. It's too bad Cailan isn't half that. I think of him as much as he thinks at all.
That's enough, Hal. You speak of our king.
Oh, the boy did ask, your lordship. As per the latitude you allow. I merely offered my opinion. The topic has come up from time to time. The young and their infatuations. I'm sure that was years ago. People change. To be honest, I have no expectations. And your father seems determined to let you find your own way. If something did happen, well, we'd address it as befits a family of our stature. I'm sure there will be much to discuss once I return. Poor weather, I believe. Their progress has been slow, but it's nothing you need worry about. In a manner of speaking, if I had reinforced our border levies earlier, my troops could have left before the rains. I confess, my confidence in your father allowed me some complacency. I guess that makes it as much his fault. I thank you. That is quite unnecessary.
He's kind of a shady character. I don't know if I trust that guy. I'll talk with Father once more.
Shouldn't you be off to your brother, as I asked?
Yeah.
Your brother and I go into battle, not an afternoon tea. Who knows what will happen to us? I will tell you, however, you're my cherished son. I love you, and I trust you completely to carry on the Kuzlin name if the worst should happen. But don't worry about me, dear boy. You'll have enough to occupy your mind while I'm gone.
Well, that's reassuring.
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt, saying goodbye to Oriana and your nephew. When the king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't worry, pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but I want you to prepare the men left here, in case. Legends of the Blights tell of horrible things. These Darkspawn once threatened many lands. If we can't hold them, you must prepare for the worst. I trust you to do what is best. And don't be afraid to ask your mother's advice. She's Ferelden-born, strong, just as you are. But let's not speak of ominous things. We shall assume that all will go well, and the Maker will watch over us.
That's not very reassuring.
I'll talk to you soon. Just let me finish my meeting with Duncan.
I want to talk to Duncan.
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone. Very well. I doubt your father would mind a slight delay. Indeed. We spotted a horde assembling in the Korcari Wilds not 3 weeks ago. Luckily, King Cailan took us at our word and marshaled Ferelden's forces quickly. The first battles have already been fought. Your father and I must move quickly. Well, I understand the first battles have gone easily.
Indeed. Are the Grey Wardens sure this is a blight, and not simply some large Darkspawn raid?
No archdemon has been sighted yet, my lord. But with my entire soul, I believe this is a blight.
I wish we shared your faith. I suppose we shall see for ourselves. once we arrive at the king's camp.
Of course. You're young, skilled, and eager for battle. Or so I heard. The Grey Wardens do not recruit simply anybody, and I intend no flattery when I say you show promise. The old treaties allow me to conscript you even against your father's wishes, but I will not do so. Our order is too small to risk animosity with Ferelden's nobility.
I'm glad I am to hear it.
It's tempting, your lordship, but I'm content to see what other candidates your castle offers. I have only found a couple of worthy candidates in my travels across Ferelden. Your father invited me here, suggesting this Sir Gilmore. If he is not suitable, I will head south and join up with the king. Not well. King Cailan is an eager young man who has shown great wisdom in responding to the Darkspawn threat.
I've heard he's a bit enraptured with the Grey Warden legend, and that is why he caters to your order.
How? That is unworthy of you.
He only repeats what we've all heard. Whatever the king's reasons, I'll take his support. The priority is defeating the Darkspawn before they threaten all of Ferelden. Until we speak again.
So yeah, that guy really doesn't like the king. Doesn't like King Cailan at all. But yeah, that wraps it up for this episode. Well, if I do plan on turning this into a Let's Play. We'll see. Till next time, everyone, take care and have a lovely day.